This is a goblet box squat, and the purpose here is to just squat. And if we want to look at it as a mobility exercise, we're really adding some internal rotation capabilities in the hips and femurs. And depending on where you get stuck in a squat, you can change the height of a box to practice that limitation in your range of motion. So here I've just got the box set up right underneath me so that it's somewhere around that 90-degree mark, that halfway point in a squat, which is really most often the sticking point for most people. And I'm holding a dumbbell in front of my body in a goblet position. The important things here that my elbows are staying pointing forward, not super far forward that my hands are very far forward, and not too forward that I'm like straining my neck or anything. It's just reaching my elbows forward in space, keeping my rib cage back in space. And I'm trying to descend as straight down as possible without leaning my chest and my shoulders too far forward and sticking my butt out into the back, because then we're turning it into a little bit more of a hinge, and we want it as squatty as possible. If you are someone who has trouble staying vertical in your squat, you can always add a set of ramps or something underneath your feet so that your heels are elevated, and that will make it a lot easier to descend straight down and up in space and get the best squat possible for you. The other thing I want to make sure you do is you just tap the box with your butt and stand back up. It's almost like you're trying to get away with something and you're trying to sneak it in. You're just tapping the box with your butt and standing up, rather than sitting all the way down and standing all the way back, because most often we see this kind of like shifting back with your center of gravity when you sit all the way down the box, and then you got to reshift your weight forward, and that's just energy lost, because you're basically relaxing your whole body and then restarting everything at the bottom, and you're going to get less gains that way.